NBC 10 News First Alert Weather. The most accurate forecast 10 years in a row. 86 degrees currently here in South Philadelphia. The winds, it's a slight breeze out of the northeast at 5 miles per hour. It's partly sunny, although there is cloud cover as there normally is in the summertime here in Philadelphia late in the day. Our series goals brought to you by Planet Fitness. We'll fry the fish. That's right, don't flop. Sanchi and Wheels, that's today and tomorrow for the Phils. And new positions stay hot. It was actually kind of funny yesterday, John, watching all of the guys go back to their old positions for the last inning.
Yeah, it was kind of weird. I went to the bathroom and came back and turned it on. I'm like, wait a sec, why'd they throw out to Bryce? And what's Alec doing with the third baseman's glove? But it was nice to see for that brief late in the game moment.
Yeah, Rise was pinch run for, which may happen a little bit more.
Well, I think it helped, too, with Bryce getting back to first base. Because you remember when he first went to right field, they were taking Bryce out with the lead, getting him off his feet. But, you know, if he can move to first base and keep his bat in the lineup just in case something unforeseen happens, it's a good thing.
Yeah, we saw it with the Twins yesterday. They took their starting left fielder out of the lineup for defensive purposes. That spot came up again, and the guy they put in to play defense couldn't make a catch. It happens.
Yeah, it really does. But, yeah, I remember it happening
Los Angeles?
To us in the postseason.
Right. Yeah.
Poor Kim Batiste, but he did come up with a big hit against the Braves after making there.
Yes, he did.
Put us up 1-0.
The game can find you.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we used to call it ugly finders, but
well, here's Christopher's record this year: 25 games, 15-4, with an ERA of 2.54. He's consistently been among the league leaders in a number of different categories. Not necessarily leading anymore, but among the league leaders in a number of categories.
Still take him over most, if not all.
Still take him over most. That's exactly right. StatCast powered by Google Cloud. We take a look at his last 4 starts and the strikeouts. So he's got 30 strikeouts and 12 with the changeup with the sinker. Bearing in, he's starting to find that a little bit more.
Yeah, and that's the pitch that gets hit the hardest off of Christopher as far as batting average goes. But if he's getting swings and misses or takes with that sinker, good luck for the hitter.
So he's going for his major league leading 16th victory today. He's currently tied with Sonny Gray with 15.
How about the year he's having?
He's having a great year. Marlins lineup brought to you by Xfinity One Internet price, 5 years guaranteed. So they faced a left-hander yesterday, but this is a totally different lineup than they had yesterday against the left-hander. With Ruiz leading it off, Edwards and Lopez, they weren't in those spots yesterday, but they're there today.
Did they win yesterday?
They did win. No, yeah, they did win yesterday.
Okay, well,
that's why I thought they'd have the same lineup today.
Doesn't make sense. But what does anymore, Tom?
Right. Ruiz will lead it off, hitting .250 on the year with 6 home runs. Tonight's first pitch is brought to you by Bryant. Whatever it takes. And the first of the 6-game homestand is underway toward the hole. Turner with a jump throw, and it's in time as Bohm holds out of the bag. That's very rare that you see Trey Turner do that kind of a play.
Yeah, he used to do it a lot when he would come in on the ball, which I never understood, but he had to there to get Ruiz. Nice little jump throw. He's got a new glove. And the 6'5" Condor, I heard you call him a Condor yesterday over there at first base with the stretch. Pretty good pitch count for Christopher.
Yeah, 1 pitch, 1 away. Our Hyundai defensive play of the game right out of the gate.
Oh, that was our Hyundai defensive play. Brought to you by your local Hyundai dealers, right. Tom.
Well, here's Hernandez. Heriberto Hernandez hitting .231 with 18 home runs. 4 for 21 against the Phillies so far this season. And the first sinker to Hernandez is crisply thrown at 94 toward the outer half, and it's 0-1.
Why did has Trey been using that glove on the road? I don't recall. It's a black with red lacing.
I know he's been working out with it to try to break it in.
Because he's been using that one since he got into the league, right? That one he had was old. That one there's spiffy. What's a Bryson Stott glove?
It's Bryson Stott's glove.
Well, there you go. Bryson don't miss much. I see why you'd want to wear it.
The 1-1. That's in there, 1-2. Four-game hitting streak for Hernandez.
Who says players are superstitious? Bryce was using Otto Kemp's bat the other day.
And a called strike three right on the inside part of the plate at 95 miles an hour. And that's the first strikeout of the day for Christopher.
It doesn't look like Hernandez is seeing this ball too well out of Christopher. That's two pitches in a row he kind of jumped out of the way of that ended up being strikes. Going to have to readjust his footing next, AB, if he thinks those are inside.
It's kind of, it used to be Pat Burrell once in a while would do that on an inside pitch that wasn't really inside. 0-1 to Xavier Edwards, hitting .284. 6 home runs, 46 runs batted in. Up and away, 1-1.
Whoops.
Yeah, that changeup kind of slipped.
That is kind of muggy, ain't it?
A little muggy.
I don't know why I got this long sleeve shirt on.
I think it's your calling card.
No brain, no headache, baby.
Whoa, way outside. That's a sinker in the same spot. And it's 2 balls and 1 strike.
I don't think I've ever seen him do that twice in a row.
Well, he keeps wiping his hand on his pants, so maybe it is slipping.
That's always what you want as a hitter. Guy throwing mid-90s and can't hold on to the ball.
A little high. 3 balls and 1 strike. Edwards pops it up over near first base. Bohm is under it. And he makes the catch. And a 1-2-3 inning, 10 pitches, 9 strikes. Sanchez is through the top of the first. We'll head to the bottom of the first. Phillies are just shy of 20 games over 500. Don Mattingly, here's his lineup for tonight, brought to you by Xfinity. One internet price, 5 years guaranteed. Schwarber, Turner, Harper, then Arise, and then Bohm, Stott, Marsh. Real Muto and Crawford. Facing right-hander Jansen Junk. And he delivers the first pitch strike. It's 0-1. He's won 6 games. That matches his career high, although he hasn't been around that long. But 6-7, 4.41 ERA. He's got a great ERA against the Phillies, but he's 0-2 in 10 innings.
Hang with him.
Hang with him.
Good to see Trey back in the lineup after fouling a ball up his right knee.
Yeah, we were talking to Don today. Swing and a miss, so 1-2. And he said that he was even thinking about having him pinch run yesterday.
Huh. Tell you what, Junk keeps hanging that breaking ball like that. Someone's going to get him.
Yeah, the dirt, 2-2. Phillies beat him 1-0 earlier this season. Former 22nd round pick out of Seattle University.
Stocker know him?
Stocker does not know him. Stocker knows the other guy from Seattle University because everybody knows the other guy, Tarek Skubal.
He's okay.
These guys were teammates, Skubal and Junk, at Seattle University. Junk was coming out of the bullpen while Skubal was leading Seattle University to a 37-21 record. And a called strike 3 right on the outside corner with a slider. A backdoor slider for the first out. Here's Junk's Junk. Brought to you by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers.
And not a particularly hard thrower, but he will throw that four seam more than anything else. He's a pitch to contact guy, so hopefully the Phillies can make some solid contact. You see the batting averages against that changeup, 306, which isn't great. Get out of here.
Here's a pop-up behind home plate. And a little line dancing for the catcher, Navarrito, before he makes the catch. 2 outs. Last start, we mentioned, he lost 1-0. 5 1/3, 5 hits, 1 earned run. No walks and 6 strikeouts. There's Bryce Harper. Speaking of bats, it looks like he's got a brand new bat that he's using today.
Yeah, I want to see what the number is on the bottom. Oh gosh, I think that was a lot of
stuff on it.
Seed fragments.
Yeah.
Seashell, not seashells. What do you call them? Sunflower seeds. Shells.
Yeah. 1 ball, no strikes. Inside 2-0. The 1-0 win for the Phillies. Harper homered against Jung. He's reached base safely in 20 consecutive games.
Might as well make it 21 and give us a 1-0 lead.
Drops a breaking ball in, 2-1.
I'm telling you, someone's going to get that pitch, Tom.
Yeah, if he doesn't snap it down a little bit more.
More right to left than it is down.
Swing and a miss. Ground ball foul. And it remains 2 balls and 2 strikes.
So Iowa was good, huh?
Iowa was great. It was great. I've told a bunch of friends, if you get a chance to go, even if your team isn't playing, go.
Is Caitlin Clark there?
She was not there, but people thought about her, though, because we were in Iowa.
Yeah. She's a Hawkeye.
2 balls, 2 strikes to Harper. Ground ball back toward the middle, and a diving play by Edwards. He throws from his side, not in time. And an infield hit for Harper. His on-base streak is up to 21 games. You know, he's wearing those SEPTA colors on his sleeves and his batting gloves. All roads lead to home. Well,
is that what those were?
Yeah, they all roads are leading to first base for him there.
Yeah, not a hard hit ball, but hitting a good spot. And boy, Edwards did everything he could. He just couldn't get enough on the throw to get Bryce. Yeah, you're sniffing a hit right there. All right, gosh darn it, he caught it. Now I got to go.
And Arise takes strike 1. It's 0-1. 4-game hitting streak for Arise. 6 hits during that time. He's on top of Otto Lopez for the National League lead in batting average. Uh-oh.
Wow.
That was a quick move.
Yeah, I think Bryce was still trying to get the oven mitt on. Nope, he's good. There it is. Caught him leaning a little bit, but all good.
Out to center field. Ruiz is right there, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. 15 pitches, no runs, 1 hit, and a man left. We'll head to the second. That's Leader Citizens, the official bank of the Phils. And how about the Phillies banking on the strikeout? They have 3 of the top 4 strikeout leaders in Major League Baseball.
They are something to behold.
National League, excuse me.
They are something to behold, those 3. And Mizorowski just, wow.
Yeah, his total was a little light the last game against the Dodgers, but he was really good in that game against the Dodgers.
Pitching to contact with 102.
I think one of his last pitches was 102 in that game. Top of the second, Ramirez leads it off. We haven't seen Ramirez since earlier this year when the Phillies were in Miami, and he was sent to the minor leagues during the series against the Phillies. Hit .254 with 7 home runs while in the minors. Hits that one sharply to third, right at Bryson Stott. Phillies defense brought to you by CarShield.
Yep, pretty typical. No big changes.
And the defense has been improved. So there's Bryson Stott's glove. And there's Bryson Stott's glove. Turner's using Stott's glove. It looks very
illegal.
similar.
Should be illegal.
The webbing, I think, is a little different.
Yeah. One's a third base glove and one's a shortstop glove.
Yeah, so that's Stott's. There's the webbing. A little worn in. Oh.
That's more like a
V-shaped. Yeah. Swing at a foul tip, 0-2. But they're both Bryson's gloves.
Yes. I think that's one of the bigger changes in the game is, with so many more companies that service baseball players, they have a lot more options.
They do have all the other options. And a call, strike 3.
Uh-oh.
We got an ABS powered by T-Mobile.
They could be down 1.
It could be down 1. And it could be the second strikeout for Sanchez, and it is.
Pitch of the strike. Miami has 1 challenge remaining.
2 outs.
Yeah, just, your typical Christopher Sanchez, fool everyone with the changeup, whether you know it's coming or not. Perfect pitch.
Javier Sanoa, the batter. And Sanoa, who's had a good month of August. He's had a decent year. 270. Hitting over 300 in August. 5 home runs, 45 runs batted in. Inside, 1-1. Christopher against the Marlins, a 1.06 ERA. But here at home, his ERA coming into today at home against the Marlins was 0.50.
Huh.
That's pretty low.
That's really low, yeah.
2-1.
I like this guy hitting though, Sanoa. I like the fact he's versatile, can run.
Line drive, base hit it to left field, and he has hit the Phillies too. That's the first hit of the night. He'll put the brakes on around first as Marsh gets it in quickly.
Oh, no hitter. No hitter today, Tom.
No hitter. 2 out single.
So now we can freely talk about it.
Well, the lowest ERAs by a starter versus a single opponent since 1913. 3 Japanese-born players at the top of that list against the Twins, Pirates, and Giants, and then Bud Norris against the Angels. Liner out toward left. It's not hit that hard. It's going to drop in front of Marsh, and it's a base hit for Jimenez. Sanoa on a rise.
Former teammates.
Haven't caught up with each other till now.
Yeah. Oh, I would never. They'd have killed me if I'd have hugged one of my former Padre teammates on the field.
Who would have killed you first? Dave
Boa.
Collins or Boa?
Yeah.
Conine getting a chance to play against the left-hander. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
And Goose could have come out of the Padres dugout and killed me. He wasn't a big fan of that loving stuff, Tom.
Off the hands, and it's 0-2.
Conine put the only blemish on Duran, didn't he? As far as saves go?
Yep. Well, he's blown 2, but
that was the first one,
that
though,
was the
right?
first one, yeah. 2 home runs, 4 runs batted in against the Phillies this year. 0-2 pitch is coming. Swing and a miss. He got him with a slider. 3 strikeouts for Sanchez in the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and 2 men left. Middle of the second, Sanchez right on par. Wirecam is brought to you by Comcast Business. On connection and protection your small business can rely on. No one does business like Comcast Business. Bottom of the second inning, scoreless ball game. And Alec Boehm, who has been red hot for the Phils. He's on the doorstep of 70 RBIs. He takes a breaking ball low. It's 1-0. 6-game hitting streak. He finished with 11 hits on the road trip, and all of them seem to do damage. Pops it foul. Even the little blooper to right field. When
Yeah,
you're hot, you're hot.
Yeah, when you're going good, those things drop in. Yeah, I mean he hit some balls hard though in Minnesota. That was a good, really good sign.
Bouncer left side. Setting himself is Lopez. And there's one out. And it brings Bryson Stott up. That 365 provides us with the odds for Bryson to hit a home run in today's ball game, plus 625.
I don't see why not, Tom.
Might as well do it.
Yeah.
Might as well get to double digits. It's only a matter of time anyway.
Yeah.
He's hit an 8 straight. He's been on base 17 consecutive games. 0-1. The last year that Junk played at Seattle University, he was drafted in the 22nd round by the Yankees. There's a line drive, base hit it to right field. Stott's got a 9-game hitting streak. He's been on base 18 consecutive games. And it's the second hit for the Phillies.
Yeah, another ball hit right off the barrel for Bryson Stott. This is what I like though, Tom. Watch his pitch. It's up in the zone, but look at his top hand. How he just gets on top of that ball with the barrel of his bat. It's the only way you're going to hit that pitch on a line.
Well, it's tied for the second longest hitting streak of his career, 9. And now Marsh. Anyway, Junk was drafted in the 22nd round by Seattle University. Skubal that same year was drafted in the 29th round by the Diamondbacks.
Huh.
But he elected to go back to school. He was going through rehab for Tommy John surgery. 1-1. He made the right decision.
Yeah, I think he did okay. He's doing okay.
But
Well, it depends on how he finishes up with the Dodgers.
that is true.
Because, you know, he's done nothing prior to being traded to the Dodgers.
Their head coach, Donnie Harrell, has been at Seattle University for a long time. That was kind of their magical season when they went 37-21. Skubal went 6-1 that year. They won the WAC. They're in the West Coast Conference now.
The WAC is no more?
I think the WAC is still more, but I think West Coast Conference has taken some of those teams. Fly ball to left. 2 outs. True baseball fans need Wi-Fi that's so reliable it never gets caught looking. Xfinity Internet keeps you in the game at one price for 5 years and allows you to get online in minutes. With same-day Wi-Fi, Xfinity, imagine that. All right, the guy behind the plate has a good arm. But the guy in the mound is slow to the plate. The opposition is 23 of 28 against him in stolen bases.
Quick to first. Not so much to home.
Stott was dancing back to the bag. JT has cooled off a little bit. He did have a couple sacrifice flies in the series against the Twins, but he was 1 for 18 on the road trip. His average down to 215. One and 2.
JT was contemplating tapping the old noggin.
Looked like a pretty good pitch.
Yeah, it did.
See if Stott takes off here. Doesn't look like he's reading him properly just yet. Yeah. Inching off more. He goes. Pitch is whacked foul. And JT's going to limp as that ball hit him.
Yeah, JT, one of the few guys that don't wear the elbow guard, the hand guard, the shin guard. Probably wishes he had one now, but right off the arch, or the, what is that called? The high part of the foot, the top part of the foot, top part of the foot.
I would go top part of the foot.
All right, well, that's what he hit.
Throw over to first and Stott's back.
Yeah, Junk's got quick feet.
John, I've been given some information from Larry Costigan that the entire upper surface of the foot facing forward is called the dorsum.
Yeah, that's what I was getting to. Yeah, right.
Over to third, Sanoha throws to second, 5-4 on the putout, and the side is retired. No runs, a hit, and one man left. Scoreless between the two as we go to the third. Well, health night tonight, and Phillies Vice Chairman Stan Middleman, who is a Temple graduate, threw out the ceremonial first pitch tonight. That was kind of cool. And we also had Tony DiMattia, who did some radio interviews before the ball game. He threw out the ceremonial first pitch. But we have the pleasure of being joined by Honey Gorney, who is a success story at the top of the success story ladder when it comes to Temple Health. Which I know you didn't really want to set out to be that way, but you really are a success.
Well, you know, when you have Temple behind you, it's kind of hard to fail. You know, they took me on right away. They knew all the challenges. You know, my lung disease was really slowing me down as an active person who was doing the gym and running around after teenage kids. And it slowed me down.
First pitch from Sanchez to Navarreto is taken in on the inside corner. 0-1. All right, I want to ask you about that. So you had a lung disorder, but you also had breast cancer. But you had a friend who said, hey, you're not breathing right while you're running.
Right.
And that was the cue to go get yourself checked out.
And she was a doctor. And she was just like, look, it's probably just, you know, a little exercise-induced asthma. And it turned out when my x-ray came back, it was not. My lungs were totally inflamed. And so then the mystery had to get solved. And
swing and a miss.
January of 2011, I got information back that I had been diagnosed with pulmonary sarcoidosis, which is, you know, people are like, it's so rare, but it's really not. I know a couple women who have it who are in remission. You know, but mine, right after COVID, plummeted.
Well, when you first hear that word cancer, trust me, yours was a lot worse than mine. But the uncertainty. But when you have great doctors who can explain that the process to you, it's like, all right, let's kick this thing's ass.
Right. So I got diagnosed in January of 2011 with breast cancer. And luckily, I say I had drive-through breast cancer because no quicker was I scheduled for, you know, my mastectomy, and then all of a sudden, you know, I got diagnosed with the lung disease. And so cancer didn't have a lot of time to set in. But, yeah, it's all about planning and, you know.
First pitch is inside to Ruiz, and it's 1-0.
All right, Sanchi.
All right, now Honey is a big Phillies fan, so
I am,
knows.
born and raised.
Sanchez is pretty good, isn't he?
He is.
We like him.
I like Luzardo, too.
Yeah.
There's a line drive base hit into left field, and that's the third hit for the Marlins. So Ruiz is aboard, and he's fast, so you got to keep an eye on him. Honey, how did you find out, or how did you get attached to Temple Lung Center?
Well, what happened was, you know, like most people, you go to your general doctor, you get referred to a pulmonologist locally. And the pulmonologist tried a few things real quick, prednisone, inhalers, and nothing was touching it. And so then he said, I think it's time for Temple Lung Center. And so I got a direct referral and met with one of their pulmonary specialists and started a protocol of management. And unfortunately, what we noticed was I could be stable for like a year or so, and then I would just drop a little, and then finally they said it's time to talk transplant, and I was in shock.
Right.
I was like, I'm not going to need a transplant. I go to the gym.
Yeah, you're a healthy person. This isn't right.
Right, but I was on oxygen at the gym. Like, I'm a very stubborn Irish woman, and, if you say I can't do something, I'm going to find a way to do it. And not everybody's willing to go to the gym with a backpack on. But
you did.
And my friends called it my jetpack. So.
1 ball and 2 strikes to Hernandez with a runner at first. Honey Gorney is our guest, and she's representing Temple Health. It's Temple Health night here at the ballpark, and you saw the 2 first pitches going on. And Honey is not only a breast cancer survivor, but she's a lung transplant survivor as well. And you may have read her story as the runner goes, and the throw by JT is in time. They're going to say look at it. Ruiz is going to say look at it. But JT got rid of that very quickly. We like JT too, Honey.
Oh, my God. 100%.
Yeah, I thought Ruiz got a really good jump, but boy, did JT get rid of that thing quick.
And a rise. I mean, come on.
Rise has been good.
Yeah.
That's a quick tag.
That's a huge caught stealing, though, too, to keep Christopher's pitch count down.
Well, it's 2 balls, 2 strikes. I feel good about what Christopher's going to do here. So why don't you tell everybody who's having concerns about their breathing or lung health what they should do first?
I mean, the first thing is take it seriously. Breathing is, you don't realize how bad it can become when you're like, oh, it's just a little something. It goes from bad to worse very, very quickly. Your breathing, I lost my voice in the course of this because I was wearing so much oxygen. My vocal cord was paralyzed. I like to talk, and I'm a very loud fan. And to have that removed, right? I mean, you took my voice.
Yeah, that's hard.
And then I couldn't, really walk a lot of things. Take it seriously because it's better to know what you're dealing with. Get a plan, figure it out.
So, all right, while this guy's taking off all his junk to go to first, how did you get Honey?
How did I get Honey? I'm one of 3 known Helens in my family, and I'm named after my grandmother, Helen Cosgrove. Shout out to all my cousins, the Nolans and the Murphys. And so my mom's nickname was Dolly. She's also a Helen. She was a Helen. And then I came along, and my mom said, Helen's too serious for a baby. And the nuns hated it. So.
Oh, did they?
Oh, yeah.
They hated calling you Honey?
Yeah. Yep. You should see my mom walking in there and telling them, well, you're going to call her what I tell you to. So I had a progressive mother.
Oh, that's great.
Catholic and all.
Well, let me ask you about the reaction when you saw, let's say, People magazine do a story about what happened with you.
I mean, there's such an area of gratitude. You wake up the next day from surgery and you realize you didn't die. I don't know if they filled you in, but I
read your story.
I had a pretty long wait.
Yeah, I read
which is
2
unusual.
years, right?
It was. I was given 24 months when I went on the list, and I waited 20. And that is scary, but they made sure I knew why. I'm only 5 feet tall, and there was a risk that I would wait longer. And in the end, I ended up with pediatric lungs, which is very, very rare.
Swing and a miss by Edwards.
Super rare for an adult to get pediatric lungs, and that's how bad and how critical I was. And at the last minute, I got them, and you wake up so grateful. And to have People magazine spotlight you, you realize one of your duties is to give back and give hope. And so that's why I'm here. Well,
and I think it was good for other patients. It was good for Temple to see what a great job they did and what a great job they do.
They're like family,
2-1 pitch on the inside corner, 2 balls and 2 strikes.
And now
Oh, I'm off oxygen. I was off oxygen like, I don't know, 3 days after surgery.
That must have been a great feeling.
It was crazy. It's crazy.
No backpack anymore?
No backpack. It's a leap because you become so dependent on it.
Oh, yeah. You become so dependent.
Yeah.
Well, honey, we love Philly fans. And we love you. We love the fact that you're here. And thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Yes.
I hope you enjoy the treats. It was a pleasure.
Oh, awesome. Those are for us.
I watched the World Series.
Thank you, honey.
Phillies baseball is brought to you by your local Delaware Valley Honda dealers. Hurry to your local Del Val Honda dealer. Visit DelValHondaDealers.com. And by the Pennsylvania Lottery, visit PALottery.com or download the app today. Players must be 18 or older. Please play responsibly. Benefits older Pennsylvanians. Look at that crew walking along Ashburn Alley as we go to the bottom of the third. Justin Crawford's going to challenge that first pitch.
The pitch is called a strike. The batter challenging.
ABS powered by T-Mobile. A little delay with the ABS system here. There we go.
Pitch of the ball. Philadelphia has 2 challenges remaining.
That was actually kind of a wide ball right there. It was off by 2.3 inches. Clayton McCullough, manager of the Marlins, done a nice job this year with this team. 2-0.
Yeah, they're
season.
young.
Yeah,
they're young. They're athletic, and they're only going to get better.
and they traded one of their better players in Liam Hicks. Opposite way, that's a fair ball down the left field line. Hernandez is going to get to it quickly. Crawford is hustling on his way to second, and he's there. A leadoff double here in the bottom of the third. It's his 17th double of the year.
Well, you see how how deep that ball got on Justin. Darn near took it out of the catcher's glove. And of course, with his speed, that's right. Oh, that's Shane Victorino right there. Had a great start to this third inning for the Phils.
And here's Schwarber, who struck out his first time up. 3 hits apiece. That was one of those hangers that John talked about.
Someone's going to get it, Tom. Hey, Kyle, of course, you'd love to see him drive the Crawford in, but he just can't strike out here because more often than not, he's going to hit the ball to the pull side. Just can't have a strikeout here. Get Justin to third or drive him in yourself. What the hell is that?
I don't know. I think it's a violation on Kyle Schwarber, so it's 0-2. Said that Kyle was not set in the box at 8 seconds. I don't think he agrees with that.
Well, he ain't in no hurry to get back in the box.
And he's not happy either.
No.
Oh, 0-2. Inside, 1-2. We've kind of run it back, and it looks like he didn't look at the pitcher by the time 8 seconds went around. And the clock up top, 9, 8. Hasn't looked yet, and there's the violation. 2-2. It's only the second hitter violation the Phillies have had this year. He's still not happy.
He is PO'd. He'll take it out on that baseball.
That ball's hit well, but foul. There was some speed to that. Phillies have only had 3 violations this year. Pitcher, hitter. That's it.
That's pretty good.
The leaders are the Padres. They've had 18 violations. That's a lot.
Yeah. That is a lot.
3-2. Kyle's still leading Major League Baseball in home runs. He's got one more than Alvarez and Olson.
Not Alvarez. First in average, first in RBIs, first in homers in the American League.
Swing and a miss. And Schwarber's down on strikes.
And still not happy.
Still not happy. Second strikeout for Junk against Schwarber, and it brings Turner up.
Yeah, easier said than done, but man, you'd love to see Kyle get Justin to third base. Give Christopher a little lead to work with.
0-1. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
Pitch is called a strike. The batter's challenging.
Tyler Jones is the home plate umpire tonight.
Well, Tyler's getting some challenges done against him early.
Yeah, I think Trey's going to win this one. Yep.
Philadelphia has 2 challenges remaining.
Have you spoken to an umpire? I haven't spoken to an umpire except during the All-Star break. I talked to a guy, but do they get upset if they keep challenging, they keep getting them wrong?
Fouled away, 1-1. I haven't talked to anybody about it, so I can't say definitively. When I've talked to umpires, they all feel like it's part of the game now, but I haven't talked to them about whether they get upset or not. Listen, a lot of them are really close, but
yeah,
I think there's also scouting reports on umpires that if they have been challenged a lot and they have a high percentage of calls overturned, then players will be more apt to challenge if they think it's a close pitch.
That's all about statistical data, Tom. All right, this guy misses a lot, so we can really challenge him.
I think that happens.
Yeah, I bet.
Tyler Jones, who made his Major League debut last May as an umpire. Two balls, 2 strikes to Turner with a runner at second base. That ball's hit toward the home base hit. It's a left field. Crawford's around third. He's heading for home. The throw, it's not a good one. It's cut off, and it's 1-0 Phils.
Yeah, that's the way you pick up a teammate right there. Frustration for Kyle. And then Trey says, don't worry, big fella, I'll help you out here. Oh, Justin Crawford was flying. And Hernandez just couldn't get it out of his glove, and then when he did, he just buried the throw.
I don't think he had any chance to get him anyway.
Absolutely not.
So 1-0 Phillies. Harper's up, and he takes way inside.
Well, Trey was the thought of using him yesterday as a pinch hitter.
Pinch runner.
Pinch runner.
Yeah.
He might be the go soon.
Yes, talking to him after yesterday morning, he said, I'm fine. He said it looked worse than it actually was. He said after the game he was fine.
Yeah, my worry wasn't the fact that the ball hit his knee. It's how he fell. Like I thought, oh man, he tore something, but thank goodness.
1-1.
Tom,
somebody's going to get him.
Someone's going to get that hanger.
Harper singled his first time against Junk. He's now 4 for 6 against him, and he takes outside 2-1. How are Honey's cookies?
Very, very good. Delicious, as a matter of fact.
Another throw over.
Well, that's 2, right?
That's 2.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to like them, Tom.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I probably should take them home. Oh, gosh.
2-2.
How about Honey? She was quite the fan.
She was pausing in between each pitch so she can watch where it was.
with that. And then when JT threw out the runner, she was
big JT fan.
Big JT fan. And then the last ABS challenge.
3-2.
Who is that yelling?
Just a fan, just a random fan enjoying his day at the ballpark.
Oh, I have no doubt he's enjoying it. But
he seems angry about Jansen Junk, though.
Yeah, it's apparently he has curfew tonight.
Runner goes. Pitch inside, ball 4. Harper now has walked in 8 straight games, and it's his 14th walk during that time.
Yeah, he has been really good. Look, he's going to strike out. We all know that, but he has been really good at passing the baton on to the guy behind him. And
meeting out on the mound, no coaches, just the infielders. With Arise coming up. Yeah, so since Arise arrived, coming into tonight's game, Harper's been on base every time, but his on-base percentage is .509.
Think about that.
And it's up because he's been on base twice tonight.
But think about that for a second. Didn't Barry Bonds have an on base for an entire season of over 600? 600?
Yes. Yeah, that's. He must have been tired from running all the time.
Yeah, I think one year I finished like 2nd or 3rd behind him in on base percentage. And I'm like 200. Like the guy in last place was like closer to me than I was to him.
1 ball and no strikes. Arise flight out to center field his first time up. Pulls that one toward the hole, base hit into right field. Turner's around third. He's heading for home. The throw by Conine goes to second. RBI single for Arise. He's hit it 5 in a row, and the Phillies lead it 2-0.
I think that's the beauty of Luis Arise. Is some days he might have taken that pitch ahead in the count 1-0, but he said, you know what? I see it. He can wait that long to where, okay, I see this pitch out of Junk's hand, and I know I could put a good swing on it, and just another RBI base hit and crooked number for the Phils so far.
Yeah, cool look from wire cam with that RBI from Arise.
That is neat because you can see everything.
Yeah.
You see the ball go between Edwards and Jimenez, and you can watch Trey run the bases. It's a great invention.
Fouled back. 0-2 to Bohm. Well, it all started with Crawford's double. He came around to score on the single by Turner. And the second time through the order, the Phillies have a pretty good look at Jansen Junk.
Hanger. You know, people talk about Alec Bowman, and is Alec having a, average season as far as batting average? But I mean, he's got 68 RBIs, and he's only 4 behind both Kyle and Bryce.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I don't mind having him up.
Well, that home run he hit against Minnesota. Oof.
Huge.
0-2. Outside 1-2. It's a giant home run replay. He went up top to get this one.
Yeah, he did. Yeah. Kept it. I don't know how he kept that thing fair, but thank goodness he did.
Bouncer toward third. Sanoha has it to second for 1. Over to first, and not in time. The throw by Edwards lifted Jimenez off the first base bag. So fielder's choice.
Yeah, Sanoha had trouble getting out of his glove, as did Edwards. And I think that's what happened. Edwards didn't have a good grip on that ball, and he kind of just casted it. And of course, Paco pointing it out right away once he saw Jimenez leave his feet.
Bryson Stott singled his first time up outside. This is a 28-pitch inning for Jung.
Like the modern day Steve Traxel, isn't he? Can you imagine him trying to pitch in this era?
This guy, there are certain guys that I have thought about because they are so deliberate.
Would he have been one?
He would have been one. I think Nomo would have been one too. Up high, 3-0. Is he pitching around him here, you think?
Yeah, he might be because, the struggles that Marsh has had lately. Yeah, 3-0 slider.
And they are calling the pitches from the dugout. The pitcher does not have to adhere to it. He can change it. ABS powered by T-Mobile. This one may be a strike.
Pitch is called a strike. The batter's challenging.
Yeah, we've tied 1-1 in the challenges, I think.
Pitch is a strike. Philadelphia has one challenge remaining.
Bryson just 3 of 6, just 6 challenges this year.
Bad 500.
They're trying to get Edwards' attention at second base.
Yeah, I think Navarrito wants to just make sure that 3-2 you're going to go to first on a grounder.
Runner goes from first. Pitch is skied foul. And Bohm will go back.
I wonder if some of the players that hit in front of Bryson are like, oh Lord, he's hitting behind me. 3-2, 2 outs, and I got to run. He's going to foul off 5 or 6.
Yeah, he's going good, and when he's going good, that's what happens.
Yep.
And ball 4, that'll load him up. Phillies have had 2 walks in the inning to go along with 3 hits. And now Brandon Marsh is coming up. Daniel Moskos is going to go out, the pitching coach. Nobody up yet in the Marlins bullpen. I mean, it's only 2-0, but he has thrown a lot of pitches in this inning.
Yeah, a whole lot. They're starting to do some calisthenics down there in the Marlins bullpen.
35 pitches this inning.
Well, let's hope Marsh can get him one right here. Put a good swing on one, and not that it'll put the game out of reach, but it would be nice to see a 4, 5, 6 run lead for Christopher going back out for the 4th.
Bases loaded. Pitch fouled away, and it's 0-1. Back toward the middle, but it's right at Lopez, who will take it to the second base bag, and the inning is over. Phillies do get two. It all began with Justin Crawford with his double down the left field line, and then was followed by Trey Turner's base hit and Luis Arraez's base hit to give the Phils a 2-0 lead. This round fourth inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local Tri-State Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. Phillies lead it 2-0 as we move to the top of the fourth inning. Agustin Ramirez will lead it off. Christopher, 5 strikeouts, scattered 3 hits over his last 2 innings, 3 innings overall, 1 walk. First pitch up high, 1 ball and no strikes. Ramirez grounded out to Stott at third. His first time up. So we get a foul tip, and it's 1-1. Close. Just missed off the inner half, I guess. Three and one. Three and two. Well, he's got a lot of his pitches working tonight, so it's not like he has to choose just one.
Yeah, he's throwing strikes with everything. It wouldn't surprise me here if he throws that slider.
Swinging a foul ball in and out of the glove of JT.
So they gave Christopher a wild pitch.
Oh, wait a minute. They're saying that strikeout is on the exchange. Ooh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they're gonna confirm.
Yeah, JT's such a nice guy. You should just tell him no.
He threw it around the diamond. He goes, we'll try to sell it, right?
It takes 4 of them to figure it out.
It's foul ball.
Second base umpire ran all the way in just to be stopped halfway and reverse field.
They confer. You can't review that, but you can talk about it if you're the umpires. Todd Tishner, who's the crew chief, he immediately came down from third and brought everybody together. So it is a foul ball. There's Todd Tishner. They call him Tish.
Yeah, they do. T squared.
Fouled away again.
No, what inning was that? Last inning, right? Yeah.
Oh, they did give a wild pitch on that. Yeah, I thought it was a pass ball.
Yeah.
I wrote down pass ball.
Well, I am too. As soon as I can figure out where it was.
Low, ball 4. That'll be the second walk issued by Christopher. And the Marlins have the leadoff hitter aboard here in the 4th. And it brings Otto Lopez up. Well, we got you covered for some Whiz Wit. The first 4,000 fans to purchase a theme night ticket for the Phil's Steak Bundle, presented by Philly's Best Steak Company, will receive a voucher to redeem an exclusive cheesesteak themed hat, which Johnny's worn before. It's Friday, September 4th at 6:40 when the Phillies host the Braves. Go to Phillies.com/theme nights to purchase your tickets today.
That is a nice hat.
It's a very cool hat.
Very nice hat.
People were wearing corn hats out in Iowa. They had Phillies fans had corn.
I bet they play a lot of cornhole out there too.
They do a lot of corn. Anything corn. Kyle Schwarber had some roasted corn after the game. He was the MVP. There's corn hats. Look, we
Yeah.
got some.
Oh, wow.
Those may have been the guys that I took a photo with.
Could have been.
And they're taking a selfie with that young lady.
Is she taking a picture of the guys behind her and her, or just
maybe
her and
I think her friends.
her friends there?
1-1. Fouled away. 1-2.
It's all about the clicks, Tom.
That's what Murph told Stocker. Yeah.
Murph tried to get clicks.
Well, until he found out that Stocker wasn't following him on Instagram.
Oh my gosh.
1-2.
Does Stocker do Instagram stuff?
I think he does. Yeah. I don't think he posts anything. No, he does from time to time. Back toward right center field. That's in for a base hit. Ramirez will stop at second base. And Lopez will be aboard. So that's 4 hits now for the Marlins. Now they have first and second.
Yeah, all singles, but that was a pretty well struck ball right there by Edwards, or Lopez, I'm sorry. And I'm sure they'd like nothing better than to get him hot again.
Yeah, he's got that single there. He only has 2 extra base hits in August, Lopez. And now Sanoha.
Bunting.
Sanoha singled his first time up. And he goes a little dribbler. It's kind of like a bunt.
Yeah, might as
Christopher
well.
has it, and he throws to first in time. The runners move up to second and third. 1-3 on the putout.
Yeah, that's about as good a bunt as you can lay down when you take a full swing. But look, Sanoha, talk about a productive out. That's one of them.
Well, now Jimenez, who singled his first time up. Outside 1-0. Sanchez does bear down in these spots with runners in scoring position. He has the whole year. Opposition hitting just 200 with runners in scoring position. That's going to be a tick down after that ground out by Sanoha. Swing and a miss. 1-1. Remember Roy Halladay used to take so much pride in, if a guy got in scoring position, just limiting the production. And his batting average against, as his career progressed, was one of the best ever. Good changeup, 1-2.
That's an aggressive hitter, and Jimenez and Christopher and JT are taking advantage of that aggressiveness.
One ball and 2 strikes.
Might as well throw him another one.
Yeah, he's got him jumping in the dirt. Jimenez last year was 2 for 29 as a member of the Blue Jays. Starting tonight despite a 171 batting average against lefties. 3-2. Third full count.
Pitch count getting up there for Christopher too. Not like him. 37 strikes, 23 balls.
Swing and a miss. He got him with a changeup. 6 strikeouts.
Well, that's what makes a really good pitcher great, Tom, is he got ahead of Jimenez, 2 strikes. He bounced 2 changeups. Jimenez didn't swing to get the 3-2 count. And he says, you know what? It's my bread and butter. I'm going to throw it again. And perfect spot.
Conine pops it up into the twilight. Turner has no idea where it is. His hands are out. Now Arise says he has it, and he makes the catch. Arise was pointing to him the whole time, but I think he was just playing possum. I think he had it the whole time. No runs, 1 hit, 2 men left in scoring position. We're on to the bottom of the 4th. This round 4th inning is brought to you by Toyota. Check out Toyota.com and visit your local tri-state Toyota dealer today. Toyota, let's go Phils. JT will lead it off as we go to the bottom of the 4th inning. JT hit into a fielder's choice, and he lines a single into center field, a base hit. He had been 1 for his last 19 before that hit. Such a timing player with his foot going up and down.
Yeah, sometimes that's it's. I had a leg kick, and I ran into struggles like that at different points during the season where.
There's a bunt right in front of the plate. The bat kind of got in the way. They go to first. Navarrete probably had a play at second base. It is going down as a sacrifice.
Yeah, perfect bat toss by Christopher. Or I mean by Justin right there. Just drop that thing down there in front of the catcher, make him step over him. Not sure they would have had JT, but Tom, we'll never know.
We'll never know. Schwarber struck out twice tonight. Fouls it away.
Wonder if Kyle has calmed down any from the last at bat.
Yeah, wasn't Angel Hernandez mad?
Oh man, that was special.
But
I see that video pop up every once in a while. It is could be one of the greatest ever.
That one pops up all the time, and I know I mentioned this often, but the Scott Barry and Ryan Howard one pops up all the time too.
Yeah, and Bryce and Angel Hernandez when Angel called the check swing on him.
Yeah,
that one shows up.
Angel twice, Scott Barry once.
Seems to be about right.
A high bouncer first, foul. Remains 1-2. We don't usually see flip outs as much anymore.
No.
Aaron Boone has some.
Yeah.
Aaron has some.
Tell you what,
he had one the other day with Vic Carapazza.
Yeah, for a guy that's pretty laid back.
Very laid back.
Every once in a while he snaps.
Foul ball. Remains 1-2. Two and two.
Now hang one.
5 full counts for Junk. Marlins team, which is 8-6 in the month of August. Phillies 10-5. And a line drive out toward right field. That'll be in for a base hit. They're going to hold Real Muto at third. Conine got that in quickly.
Good boy, Kyle.
First and third. Kyle's now hit in 9 of 11 games.
Yeah, this ball was hit pretty sharply, and JT did have to hold because at first I thought Conine might have a shot at this one, but he was playing really deep. Got it on the one hop. Bryce coming up, you don't want to risk it.
104 exit velocity.
Oh, I'm sorry. Trey's up.
Trey's up.
But anyway, he can do it too.
And if he doesn't, then Bryce will be up next.
It's come full circle, hasn't it?
Yeah. Hit on the ground to third. Sanoha to second for one. Can they turn two? They do. That time, Edwards made a better throw. 5-4-3 double play. Phillies strand one at third.
Long homestand, so you know what that means. There's a new food item here at the Coca-Cola Corner, courtesy of Johnny's Pizza. Available all this homestand starting tonight on Monday through Sunday at the Coca-Cola Corner. We're featuring Johnny's Pizza's classic cheesesteak, piled high with flavorful shaved ribeye, Cooper Sharp cheese, and caramelized onions on a seeded long roll. And of course, it pairs perfectly with a Coca-Cola. We're here with Chef Bonnie and Chef Luke. Gentlemen, I think we have to try it out.
We have to try it out. Yeah. Cheers, guys.
Cheers.
Good job, Bob.
Cheers, cheers.
Good job, Bob.
Thank you. Hey, first time, huh?
All right. Beat it.
Delicious. Come check it out here at the Coca-Cola Corner all the way from tonight through Sunday.
Yeah, don't forget you go to Johnny's Pizza, Brynmawr.com for more information. Coca-Cola Corner is out there just beyond the HK statue, and folks are enjoying it. And go to Phillies.com for more information about Coca-Cola Corner and some of the features that are out there, including when we feature some of the local vendors like Johnny's Pizza. It's located in Bryn Mawr and in Wayne. Kevin Tedesco out there from Aramark. Saw Chef Bonnie, Jason and Tori, dropped off the cheesesteaks for us up here. There's a lot of cheesesteak.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It is heavy. Got some pitch-com issues, I think.
How do we ever compete with that?
I mean, it is a gigantic cheesesteak.
Yeah, it is.
Holy shamoly.
Yeah, you could,
look at those onions.
You could smell the onions before they even got in the booth to bring them.
Wow.
You can try it while we're working on this.
Well,
what was the issue?
We have a pitch-com issue.
Oh.
Diego came out and fixed it, though.
Diego's a man of the people, man.
That ball's hit toward the hole. Base hit it to left field for Navarrito. And he is aboard to start this fifth inning. That's the number 9 batter who gets the base hit. Well, again, Johnny's Pizza, located in Bryn Mawr and in Wayne, and located here at Coca-Cola Corner. You go to Johnny's Pizza, Brynmawr.com for more information. Thanks to Spencer McKercher, Chef Bonnie, for helping us out there. That's a base hit for Ruiz, who does run well. There's some folks enjoying it with an Arnold Palmer spike.
Oh,
it's
wow.
not a Coca-Cola, but it pairs well with Coca-Cola.
I hope they're enjoying that, but more than the Phillies are right now at the start of this fifth inning.
By the way, Johnny's Pizza does serve pies, cheesesteaks, wings, fries, and much more. Swing and a miss there by Hernandez.
Now, I know I might upset some people, but what is Cooper Sharp?
It's cheese. It's a cheese.
I know it's a cheese because it says Cooper Sharp cheese. I just don't know what kind. Is it?
I think it's got a blend of American and I don't want to say provolone, but maybe provolone. Larry, what do you think? Cooper Sharp, is it American and provolone, that kind of mixture?
We ain't got nothing else to do. Might as well look it up.
0-1, inside 1-1. In fact, I was at the local supermarket today, and I almost got some Cooper Sharp. I didn't.
So you're going to get it and you don't know what it is?
Well, I know it. I know I have it on sandwiches. Up and away, 2-1.
Bullpen up and
Cade Gibson is up.
I was going to do that while you were looking at the computer thing.
Little dribbler foul, and it's 2-2. I know it's been a brand since 1893.
Wait, does he know something we don't?
It's raining a little bit.
Oh, it is?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is. That was really good.
Yeah, there's no breeze, though.
Yeah, that's a good point. We need the wind to pick up.
2-2. Bounced on the ground to third. Stott steps on the third base bag. Goes to second for 2, and they cannot turn the triple play.
Tell you what, though, that is huge.
Big time. That would have been awesome to turn the around the horn triple play.
And you couldn't have turned it any better than these two gentlemen here with Bryson to throw to a rise in the quick transfer, but Hernandez just too quick. Yeah, Alec was dancing in the rain, hoping that was a triple play, but take that all day long.
Yeah, now Edwards is up with a runner at first. It totally changes the entire personality of this inning as he shows bunt. They offered the offer at it. They did.
Well, I don't know how you could have turned it any quicker. We need someone slower running, I guess.
Yeah, I think that's what it is. In fact, I thought Hernandez was a prime candidate for it there. Outside. Meg Davis, the great Meg Davis, because she puts up with Ben.
Well, the better half of the Davis clan.
She said it's more like cheddar. Cooper Sharp.
Who knew? Well, apparently Meg Davis did.
Yeah, I trust her. 2-1.
Trust her before I trust Ben.
I don't really like cheddar, but I like Cooper Sharp.
Well, because you didn't know it was cheddar.
Maybe that's it now.
Now that you know, you're like, oh, God. Ain't getting that no more.
2 balls and 1 strike. Bouncer off the plate. Sanchez calmly throws to first. And the inning is over. Marlins are 0 for 7 with runners in scoring position. They threaten but do not score. This Meyer Cam read is brought to you by Comcast Business. That cheesesteak is all over the place. No, I'm on the air. You're not. Bryce Harper leads things off as we go to the bottom of the 5th, and a swing and a foul, and it's 0-1. Well, the cheesesteak is good. There's no doubt about it. And it smells even better when it walks into the room. Harper tonight has walked once and he has singled. 1 for 1. Fouls that one again, 0-2. All right, so 2 things today. The cheesesteak is very good.
Yeah.
Thank you, Johnny's. Thank you, Kevin Tedesco and Chef Fonnie and the Cobra. And the cookies that Honey made. Foul down the left field line. I just took a piece of that. Those cookies are delicious.
Yeah, they really are.
Those folks didn't think they would get a souvenir in that suite.
No. That's not the Philly suite all the way down there.
No, I think it's 1 or 2 down from there. 0-2 to Harper. Outside 1-2. King is warming up in the bullpen. John King, the lefty.
So what? They had Gibson up for last inning.
Yeah.
And now King up in this inning. It's head scratcher.
Line drive, base hit it to center field for Harper. He's 2 for 2 tonight. And it brings a rise up. Time now for our live odds update, brought to you by FanDuel. Over unders 3.5. To get a hit is plus 240.
Over 3.5 pitches. I'm going to go under.
Think he's going to go right after it?
I think second pitch he might try to jump him again.
Shows bunt. He takes inside 1-0. The rain is falling still. The grounds crew is down the left field line in foul territory.
The cover is off the tarp.
Yeah, this is an official ball game.
Renegade. Hope he's a renegade, Tom.
Yep. Arise was not doing 6-7. He was saying that pitch was high.
I still don't understand that whole thing.
I don't think many teachers around the country understand it either.
Oh, is that like a school thing? Or?
No, kids just do it all the time. Line drive out toward right. Conine is in, and he makes the catch.
See, under 3.5.
One away here in the 5th. Bohm is 0 for 2. He's grounded out twice.
Get this hanging breaking ball right here. Put a charge into one, Alec.
I feel like we talked about how at some point he was indecisive with his swing. I don't think he's that way anymore.
No, he's very aggressive, and tell you what I like too, when he holds on to the bat with two hands, his swing's so much better. Sometimes he gets really long when he releases that top hand.
Outside 1-1. Kevin Long, he's been working with all these guys. He and his staff. On the ground to third, could be 2, and is 2. And the side is retired. Eduardo Gonzalez, Rafael Pena, the other 2 hitting coaches for the Phillies. They really do a great job, and they work their tail off. We'll head to the 6th. Our Independence Blue Cross Philly of the week is Aaron Nola. Aaron's had a hard season, but reaching milestones and recent success is helping him turn the page. With a 2.91 ERA and 26 strikeouts in his last 4 starts, including his 2,000th career strikeout, the 10th fastest pitcher ever to reach that plateau. Aaron also has gotten the chance to start a game in front of the corn and tied his season high in Ks. Nola's place in franchise history is cemented, and his continuing story is brought to you by Independence Blue Cross. Aaron Nola has been a very good pitcher these last few starts for the Phillies. He did pick up the win last week in Iowa. We begin the top of the 6th inning. Phillies lead it 2-0. And the first pitch is in there for a strike to Agustin Ramirez, who is 0 for 1 with a walk. Opposite way, that's a fair ball down the right field line, and it goes right past the half wall and then gets kind of stuck. Harper's got it. Ramirez hesitated for a moment, but he'll still get to second standing. He hesitated about 3/4 of the way around first. I thought they had a chance to get him.
I did too. You know, first I thought that thing was going to kick off that wall and kick back toward the infield. There you see Ramirez.
Oh, he kind of slipped.
Yeah, he kind of slipped, but and he's not the only one. There's a lot of guys that do it, but just the footwork running around the bases.
Yeah, it was kind of awkward.
Yeah, he was like he never hit the corner of the base to push off toward second. He hit the top of the base. You ain't getting no push off that thing.
Marlins with the leadoff hitter aboard, 3 consecutive innings. The Phillies have dodged the bullet the last 2. 0-1. 0-2 to Lopez.
See if Christopher and JT go out of the zone right here. See if they can get out of Lopez to chase.
That's exactly what they tried to do there.
Well, they might try it again.
Do you like that up and away, or do you like it where he threw it?
I would like to see, the pitch we haven't really called for strikeouts for Christopher has been the slider, the back foot slider. I wouldn't mind seeing one of them here.
Hit on the ground to shortstop, and Turner's going to go to third, and this is a base running mistake in the wildest of ways by Ramirez. They just keep running themselves. I don't know. The play's right in front of them. Phillies did this, though, in the series against the Twins.
Well aware. Yeah, Lopez hits this ball pretty sharp, but I don't know what Ramirez was doing. But watch the third base coach, Tom. This is a reminder of Larry Bowa. Watch. Head down, shake your head.
Yeah.
That was the old third base coach.
Well, because they remind the hitters as best they can to not go unless it's to their left.
Yeah, make sure it goes through
or
on
goes through, right.
That one quite didn't make it.
Snoha pops it up out towards short left. Turner got a great read on this one, and in foul territory makes the catch. 2 outs. And Jimenez, there's Larry. He never would hide his emotions.
No, not very often. He's probably thinking that damn guy's talking about me. Look at him, he keeps peeking up.
Stump the Fans trivia question brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. Sanchi is currently tied for the Major League lead in wins with 15. Can you name the 4 Phillies pitchers that led or tied for the most wins in MLB in a season? Outside, 4 pitchers.
Well,
you got to throw a lefty out there.
Lefty, and lefty.
I feel like John Denny might be on that list.
JD could be on there, yeah. Got to spend some time with him during the All-Star festivities. With JD. Nice to see him.
Mm-hmm.
Looks good. Healthy.
Yeah, it's nice to see him around again.
Yeah. Robin. Did Robin ever lead the league in wins?
I would think he did. By the way, I also saw Clay Condrey out in Iowa, former Phillies pitcher.
Isn't he from there? Somewhere. He's from.
That's a good question, John. I don't remember that.
Well, for some reason, he was from out there somewhere.
Well, he was there with the whole family. Inside corner, 3-1. Born in Belmont, Texas. Beaumont, Texas.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Played double-A ball there. Huh.
3-1. And ball 4. That'll put runners on first and second. He's walked a few here tonight.
Yeah, he hasn't been really sharp. For Christopher's standards.
But has been able to bear down when there have been runners on base or in scoring position.
Yes, he has.
3 walks tonight. Conine is 0 for 2.
I'm going to try to get him early if he gets him. Yep.
Yeah, he's been up twice with runners in scoring position and has not come through.
Struck out and popped up.
He popped up on the first pitch his last time up.
Well, if you have a lefty like Christopher, lefty on lefty, and you know he has that slider, he struck him out with your first at bat.
Opposite way, that's a base hit, and it's a fair ball. Cut off by Marsh. 1 run is in, and that's all they'll get, fortunately. And it's a 2-1 ball game. Fortunately, that ball died and didn't go all the way to the corner.
Yeah, I just still don't like that pitch. You know, you got too many options with a pitch in like that. You know, if you're quick, you could pull it. If you're late on it, you can shoot it the other way if you use your hands. And that's what Conine did right there. But I just think the pitch in too easy. Lefty on lefty. It makes it easier for the left-handed hitter, in my opinion.
Navarrete, who singled his last time up, and now Caleb Cotham is going out. Orion Kirkering is starting to warm up in the bullpen for the Phils. Each team with 8 hits. How big is that base running mistake?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Although they probably would have gotten the out at first base anyway, but still.
Yeah, but you made the defense's job easy. You don't have to throw one clear across the infield.
Very true.
Especially when it's wet.
And although they didn't do it, they did set up the double play.
Got some folks scampering for cover.
Well, the rain has picked up.
I'm not sure this is a renegade, Tom.
No, I think it would be termed a shower. We're beyond renegade. Christopher trying to pick up his 11th win here at Citizens Bank Park. Aaron Ashby's done it out of the bullpen for the Brewers. Outside, Navarrete, 765 minor league games in his career. Tonight was his first hit since July 5th. Bouncer right side. Arise will get there. Nice, comfortable hop on the glove side. Throws to first, and the inning is over. Marlins do get one. They leave 2. We'll head to the bottom of the 6th. It's as easy as call, drive, and save. By Nissan. Every Nissan is designed for people who refuse to settle for less. Visit NissanUSA.com or your local dealer. And by Amazon. Spend less on your kids for back to school. Back to school weekend this past weekend, John, in Minneapolis. I felt for those kids.
Yeah.
They were going back this week.
I mean, you're in the land of 1,000 lakes. There's some fish in there, man.
Yeah.
Going to school shouldn't be a priority.
I know down in Florida they've gone back to school.
Have they?
Yes, they have.
Yeah, Kira.
College, she's back because she's an athlete.
She's back. School hasn't started, but volleyball, I think, started today.
Yeah. Look, we had a pitch clock violation
already
against the Marlins.
Well, if Zach Wheeler's dad's watching, I'd be more than happy to go have breakfast with you somewhere in Rome this winter.
That'd be pretty cool.
Yeah. Well, if he's anything like Zach, if it's anything like Zach, I might have to carry the conversation.
1 ball and no strikes to Bryson Stott here in the bottom of the 6th. They had a pitch inside. So 2-0. So we've had 2 violations tonight. The home plate umpires keen to the clock. You no longer say there's no clock in baseball, John.
No, it's not a timeless game anymore, Tom.
Mm-mm.
It's very disappointing.
Whoa. 3-0.
That one didn't sweep quite enough. I tell you what, I give the Twins a lot of credit. It did look suspicious. We know Andrew wasn't doing it on purpose, but after giving up the grand slam, next pitch hits the guy in the bill of his helmet.
Mm-hmm.
And the Twins, I thought, handled that in a great way. And I thought the hitter, when he stood up, he went like this. I think he was more telling the trainers and the manager,
he was, yeah.
I'm fine. But, you know, there was some jawing, which is natural. But, you know, nothing else about that situation got amplified to a bench clearing incident.
I was still surprised they gave warnings, though.
Yeah, I was too.
Because there was, you just can't imagine that Andrew was doing that on purpose.
No.
So the walk to Stott, and it brings Marsh up, who's 0 for 2. Shows bunt, bunts it to the right side. King has it and flips to first. 1-3 on the putout.
There's some small ball played today.
1-3 on the sacrifice.
Yeah, boy, Brandon gets this past King. Might have had a chance of getting a base hit, but King got off the mound well. Still a sack.
There's something going on between Tyler Jones and Navarreto and also John King. He said something to him, and King just looked at him and looked at his hand and said something to him. JT takes low, 1 ball, no strikes.
Maybe it's one of the 2 rosin bags out there. Might be damp.
Maybe.
Well, I don't see the second one.
Maybe they're stacked up on each other.
Perhaps.
There you go.
Well, they almost are. That'd be fun to play cornhole with the rosin bag. Every time you hit the board, it poofs up.
And it sticks. You got to swish it.
Yeah.
The King's going to go get another baseball. He's rubbing him up. Three and 0. I get the feeling that the weather's in his head a little bit.
Yeah, I mean, once you cast one, sometimes you don't have that confidence anymore. Sweeper for a strike, and let me throw this one out. It's raining.
It is raining. Well, if it doesn't rain any harder than this, they'll probably progress until this storm's out of here. 3-2. Top of the zone, right on the line.
That guy up there. Let me draw a circle.
Yeah.
Well, he's gone now.
They're enjoying the rain, John.
Yeah, well, it is a kid's game when it's raining. Kids love the rain.
They love puddles. That's
I
what
thought
they like.
that was the strangest thing when it would rain. Your mom would say, "Hey, come inside, it's raining." But yet you can go jump in a pool. I mean, you're getting wet either way.
Very good point. So why not just jump into a smaller pool?
Yeah.
Feet first, of course.
Yeah.
Ball 4. Catch up on all the Philly sports news you need to start your day with Sportsnet Central every weekday morning at 7. Right here on NBC Sports Philadelphia, presented by your Delaware Valley Hyundai dealers. Clayton McCullough is coming out to the mound. I think they're saying get him a new rosin bag. I think King was asking for that before. Yeah, so King's like, here, feel this. I need a new rosin because the other one's no good. I was just paraphrasing.
Yeah, there was an F-bomb in there,
yeah,
but
I didn't want to include that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you're just quoting him. He's not happy.
No, he seems very grumpy about it. Derek Hill is going to be the pinch hitter.
I'd like to see that again.
What's that?
Well, what he said, I thought he said that this feels like a rock. But it could have been I need a new rosin. Because, I mean, Aaron rubs up the ball every once in a while, but, I mean, that was a pretty aggressive rub up the baseball by King.
Yeah, he doesn't seem pleased about the elements. Pitch is in there for Hill, and it's 0-1. Derek Hill does have 6 hits as a pinch hitter. Michael Conforto has the most with 10. Derek Hill going powder blue.
Yeah, he is. Must think it's Thursday. No, Thursday. That's where they wear them?
Thursday, yep.
We won't see him, will we?
We will not. I'm going to make eye contact.
Yeah, who didn't?
Low, 1-1.
Who was the eye contact?
I believe it was King to Hill.
Well,
King was not making it.
Then why ain't it 2-1? Didn't he throw a first pitch already? Oh, now it's 1-2. What am I missing here? I don't know.
Yeah, it's 1-2. I think you just warned him.
Oh, okay. You can do that?
Yeah. 1-2. Hit back toward the middle, base hit it to center field. He comes through again. Bryson Stott will come home. The throw goes to second, and the Phils lead is back to 2. It's 3-1. That's 7 pinch hits for D. Hill.
Yeah, that's nice right there. It's a pitch up in the zone by Hill, or by King. Hill just shoots it past Lopez there. Easy score for Stott. Easy first to third for JT.
Last 4 games, he's given up 3 home runs. And that one's hit foul by Schwarber. Nobody's hit more home runs against lefties as a left-handed hitter than Kyle Schwarber the last couple of years. Heck, we would even take a sacrifice fly at this.
Yeah, we would.
Infield is in. 1 ball, 1 strike. Popped up. Out towards shallow center. Real Muto is going to tag. Ruiz is behind it, makes the catch. Realmuto's coming home. The throw is going to be up the line. Not in time. It's a sacrifice fly. It's a 4-1 game. That's a great scouting report there. That wasn't deep, but you know that Ruiz doesn't have the best of arms.
Yeah. Yeah, watch the third baseman, though. He's pointing to throw to second. And Ruiz just decided to throw it home. And how about Derek Hill's base running? Oh, wow.
They're going to walk Turner intentionally.
Wow.
To go to Harper.
Wow. I don't think I've ever seen that.
I don't remember any time that somebody's been walked ahead of Bryce. So first and second. Swing and a miss, 0-1. You know, Bryce is only hitting 200 against left-handed pitching.
Still Bryce Harper. Break their hearts, Bryce.
2 for 7 against King with a home run. One and two.
The rain has diminished.
Yes, it has. Once it's out, it should be it for the night. 2-2. Hit foul. And it remains 2-2. Ooh.
What happened?
Well, a gentleman tried to make a catch. He dove for it. And
it's usually not smart. There's a lot of seats there. Oh, man.
All good. Fouled away. The only reason we decided to show is because he said I'm good.
Yeah, thank goodness. I hope someone gave him that ball because you got to reward the effort.
Or give him something.
Yeah. Oh, that's true that he offered it. There was offered to it, but he said give it to a kid. It's a classy human being, Tom.
2-2. Bouncer right side. So it pays off as they walk Turner intentionally. But the Phillies score 2 in the inning. And their lead is up to 3. It's 4-1 as we go to the 7th. Game summary brought to you by your local Honda dealers. Well, Christopher Sanchez, 6 strikeouts tonight, 4 leading, which tied his career high. A rise in RBI single. Bryson Stott, 1 for 1, 2 walks and a run scored. Kyle Schwarber had a sacrifice fly for an RBI. So as we go to the 7th inning, the Phillies will go to the bullpen, and Jonathan Bolin will be the new pitcher. His 48th game. Marcy's going to pinch hit for Ruiz. Three walks for Sanchez. So now Marcy will be the pinch hitter, hitting .209, takes outside 1-0, or .259, excuse me. Oh yeah, .209. Ruiz is hitting .259.
Yeah, I was going to say if he jumped up to .259
well, they had the stat. I looked on the big board out in right field.
Tom, trust me.
I will.
Don't trust the computer. They'll lie to you every chance they get.
1 ball, 1 strike. 1-2. Right on the edge. Bolin back on the 1st of May, allowed 3 earned runs in 2/3 of an inning. Since that time, he has an ERA of 1.25.
Yeah, when others out there struggled, he really filled in a big role for the Phillies in that bullpen.
By the way, we did some checking. Last time somebody got walked intentionally ahead of Bryce Harper when he was in the game and not a pinch hitter was Rhys Hoskins back in August of 2019. Intentionally walked against Arizona, and then Harper grounded out. That's a long time. 3-2. Swing and a miss. He got him. One away. That's a nice way to start the 7th.
Big Bad John. 3-2, 3-run lead. I'm going to challenge you up in the zone with some velocity. That ball probably had a good spin rate.
Definitely had a jump to it.
It really did.
And now Hernandez, who's 0 for 2 with a walk. He checks the swing. 1 ball, no strikes.
I don't think anyone's happy with the balls, the rosin bags.
Well, it's been raining and it's very humid out.
It really is. Mound's held up well.
Swing and a miss. He was tardy on that 97-mile-an-hour fastball.
I will tell you this. you know, with concerts, whatever, the All-Star festivities and all that stuff. This field looks amazing.
Yeah, it's held up nicely. They
Yeah.
had the perfect game, All-Star game going on yesterday. 2-1. Swing at a foul. Shane Victorino was managing against Joe Girardi yesterday, John, your television partner.
Oh, wow. Shane probably wanted to pinch hit for someone.
I think he did hit in the Coconuts game the other day. He's been all over the place. Bounced foul.
Is he married and have kids?
Yes, he does. I believe his son's been with him.
Oh, well, that's nice of him.
Yeah.
I know he told me he watches a lot of games.
Well, he's always in tune. It's a little dribbler to the left of the mound. Bolin bare hands and throws in time. And now 2 outs.
That's a big paw that just corralled that ball. He had time to glove it, but he just said, "No, not with these hands."
We told the story yesterday on the air. His pitching coach, when he was younger, middle school and then summer league, was none other than David West.
Really?
Yep.
Well, I got to talk to him about Westy.
He wanted to talk to you about him. Told him that you and Ruben, Larry, you guys all knew Westy very well.
Absolutely.
Xavier Edwards, 0-1.
Where was that at?
Outside of Memphis.
Yeah. Well, I'll be there this year. Memphis.
Oh, yeah, what are you going there for?
Rhodes College.
Grounder foul.
Watch some volleyball.
Watch some volleyball.
Yeah.
Two right-handers warming up in the bullpen.
Victor Vodnik.
Vodnik is the one farther away. Eknes is closer to you. 0-2. Down and away. 1-2. That's Eknes.
Big guy, isn't he?
Yeah. 2-2.
Throw the heater, Ricky.
Fouled away to stay alive.
Throw him the heater up, Ricky.
Phillies with 4 runs, 9 hits, no errors. The Marlins 1 run, 8 hits, no errors. Phillies have made only 3 errors in the month of August, which is why their defense, the metric numbers have been so much better. 2-2. Outside 3-2. And that's even with all the changes that they've made defensively.
Yeah. Yeah, I know, and that's the beauty of it. You got to wait and see how things play out because, you know, everyone thought, oh my gosh, the defense is going to get worse. It's actually gotten better.
3-2. Fouled away again.
But, Tom, what would we be if we couldn't be pessimistic? Everyone has it in them.
Yeah, they do. Some more than others.
You ain't kidding.
Hit sharply through the hole on the right side. Wouldn't matter what defense was out there on that one. So 2-out single. Time now for our Stump the Fans Trivia Quiz answer, brought to you by FanDuel Casino. Get your thrill on. Christopher's going for his 16th win. He's currently tied for the Major League lead. Can you name the 4 Phillies pitchers that led or tied for the most wins in MLB in a season.
I'm going Lefty.
Yep.
Robin.
Yep.
Cliff Lee.
I think you're close. I think Halladay did it the year he won the Cy Young.
Then I can't remember anyone else. Chris Short.
I like the fact that he threw Chris Short out there.
Got to reach, Tom. You got to reach.
All right, let's reveal it.
Oh, I forgot about Grover.
Grover, Cleveland,
Robin,
Alexander.
Lefty, and Roy. I got 2 out of 4.
You did a good job with that.
Hey, 500, man. I'll get you a boatload.
0-1 pitch going. Opposite way, base hit. So now 2 on. And it does bring the tying run to the plate. Ramirez picked up his second hit.
But really, how do you forget Grover Cleveland?
Well, his logo is up on the wall under P.J. Fitzpatrick in the P.J. Fitzpatrick rooftop.
What?
He had some numbers. Well, they didn't have numbers when he played. So
no, I know, but
just put his name in the logo. The P. There you go.
Where did this Fitzpatrick name come from?
That's who sponsors the rooftop. It's just above the logo. It's just above the retired 3 numbers and the 2 Phillies logos.
Boy, 4 days in West Virginia. I'm already dumber.
Yeah. There it is, Johnny.
Yeah, there it is.
Yep.
I've never seen that.
Oh yeah, it's bright.
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Yeah.
Looks good. You know what else looks good is a flight.
Oh boy.
If you keep it light. Yingling flight. Just 95 calories.
Yeah. How many carbs?
Probably less than 95.
Oh, this is going to upset King.
Oh, because they're bringing a new rake out. They're getting rid of the dark one, bringing the light one. Rayleigh's warming up in the bullpen for the Phils. It does have a lot of stuff on it.
It really does.
Well, it's a 3-run game. The Marlins have 2 on, and Otto Lopez will be the hitter in just a moment. But while they're working on some landscaping, we'll have a quick word from FanDuel Casino.
New FanDuel Casino players get 500 bonus spins and $50 in casino bonus, which means more spins on Love Island Unlocked. So couple up with a date night boost, because thrill time is bonus time on FanDuel Casino.
All right, I think they're done landscaping the back of the mound. That's going to need to be cleaned. Wow, he does have a lot of mud.
Well, he's a big fella, Tom. He digs down deeper than most.
All right, so Lopez takes strike 1 right at the knees. All you need to do is clean your spikes out.
Yeah.
It's 0-1.
Sometimes all it takes is good footing.
Oh, 1 hopper. JT picked a few of those in Minnesota too. I mean, there were a couple of them that just bounced and he just picked it like it was nothing.
Yeah, he seems like his catcher's mitt. It just seems like it's the deepest catcher's mitt I've ever seen. Look at that thing. It's almost like a goalie.
2-1. Whoa. 3-1.
Out.
Well, we did see them slipping in the last half inning.
Yeah.
And ball 4. That's going to load the bases up for Sanoha. All right, so 2 outs and a little trouble for the Phillies here. Sanoha is 1 for 3. Lifetime .263 hitter against the Phillies. He doesn't walk a lot and he doesn't strike out a lot. Oh man, we have a pitch timer violation against Sanoha. It's 0-1. I mean, he is right. Check swing, foul ball, and it's 0-2.
They don't give no leeway for being wet, so you have to go up there and try to dig a deep, little bit more of a hole. It's going to take that extra second or two.
Well, look at Jones. I mean, he's right on it. Like he's looking for it. 0-2. Bases loaded. Opposite way, fair. Oh, foul ball.
Wow.
Woo! The Marlins are going to keep on running because they think that's a fair ball.
I don't know how.
Yeah, they're going to look at that. Wow.
Yeah. Now where do you put the runner?
Well, that's the thing. They kept on running, which is the right thing to do if you're the players. You have to keep on running.
Foul ball call.
That's a good look. Oh yeah, that's a fair ball.
Gosh, yeah,
that's unfortunate. Fair. Yeah, so if you're a runner, if you're a hitter or the runners, you should keep on going. They're going to put him at second base, and they're going to have 2 runs score. They're discussing it right now. Livensparger is the first base umpire. He's to the right. Grungo Law, what's your call? It's our manager's challenge.
I think that's the toughest thing is, you know, you have to, you can't take into account the speed of the runner on first, which is Otto Lopez, who can run 24 stolen bases. You know, I think at some point they have to say, would he have scored on this with 2 outs?
Yeah, I believe that's why he kept on going, John. This is our best look. This is what New York will see. And it's pretty clear it's a fair ball.
Yeah, without question, it's fair. Just how many runs scored now.
Sanoha did slow up going around first, so he's going to get second base. And it's just deciding where they're going to put the other runner, if they're going to put him at third or if they're going to allow him to score. I say they're going to put him at third.
Oh, yeah, that's. But again, it's like the ground rule double. 2 outs. You know, guy in first is running. He's going to score, but yeah, I think that's the biggest thing. What they're looking at now is where are the runners?
Yeah, so they'll take the overhead shot to watch the runners to see where they are, and they'll try to match it up to where the ball is. Yeah, you're right, John. This is the toughest part about it. And it's out of the hands of the umpires that are here. You know, it goes to Chris Guccione's crew or Marvin Hudson's crew. Those are the folks that are looking at it. I don't know exactly who assigned it. Here we go.
The call on the field is overturned. Fair ball. 2 runs will score. 1 run placed at third and second base.
Yeah, so Clayton McCullough is going to
get their challenge back.
Clayton McCullough is going to come out and argue. He's not allowed to argue it.
No, so he got run just
so
for
he's
that.
thrown out of the game.
Again, I don't know, man. I'm just. I don't blame him for being upset because Lopez would have scored.
Yeah, I think he would have too.
Because that ball didn't bounce off the wall back to Bryce. Bryce kind of had to go get it.
Yeah, so watch where Bryce is. Look where Lopez is. And he stopped right there. But Lopez kept on going, then stopped there. He probably would have scored.
Yeah. Well, the third base umpire was holding up his hand like. I don't.
Sanoha just punted his helmet, which, you know, Now he kicked the bag.
Yeah, Mike.
And now Jimenez. So Clayton McCullough has been ejected from the game. And Carson Vitale has taken over. First pitch is in there for strike to Jimenez. Swing at a foul, and it's 0-2. And now Bolin can get out of this. I know his streak of solid pitching has ended, but he can get through this and still have a 1-run lead. It'll be interesting to see what Vitale does as far as the bullpen goes after this. Down by just 1 because he had the 2 right-handers warming up. 0-2. Upstairs, 1-2. Fouled away, remains 1-2. For these Marlins games, they haven't been easy, the Phillies and the Marlins this year.
They have not. They
Marlins
battle.
haven't gone away. Yep.
They battle, man.
Swing and a miss. He got him. And the inning is over. The Phillies still have the lead. Despite the 2-run double by Sanoja, the Marlins lead 2. It's time to stretch. Our drive of the game brought to you by your Delaware Valley Audi dealers, and it is Vodnik who will come in a 1-run game. .38th game for Vodnik, 3-3, 5.27 ERA. Carson Vitale has taken over the reins with Clayton McCullough being ejected from the ball game. And Luis Arraez will lead things off against Vodnik in a 1-run game. First pitch is in there. It's 0-1. Last 6 games, 7th inning on, Phillies have been outscored 14-1 against the Marlins. That's what we're talking about. They just don't go away. Inside, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tom Marcy stayed in the game to play center.
There he is, yeah. The race for the Tony Gwynn Award for the National League average leader at the end of each month. Arraez has won it once. Can he match Lopez and win it twice?
I didn't know they had that monthly batting average winner.
Yeah, I know they give out National League Player of the Week and American League Player of the Week, but yeah, that is a cool honor to have that every month.
Yeah.
1-2. Oh, did that hit him? Or did it just go right on by him? No, it hit him. I don't think they called it a hit by pitch.
Well, he's going back grabbing his bat.
He shook his hand. Maybe that's just because of the way he fell. No, it didn't hit him.
I think he was trying to sell it.
Maybe. He contorted his body every which way to avoid it. It's 2-2.
Might as well hit a double now.
Might as well. Outside 3-2. It'll be Arise, Bohm, and Stott. Those are the scheduled hitters for the Phillies here in the bottom of the 7th inning with a 1-run lead. Raley was throwing. He's just standing on the mound right now in the Phillies bullpen.
Oh, man.
He smoked that off his foot.
Oh, man.
He almost hit his foot again. It remains 3-2. He's trying to tell himself, I got to hit it over there to third.
Yeah. Yeah. Hit the ball the other way, it ain't going to hit your foot.
Hit sharply to first. Diving stop made by Jimenez. And he'll bring it to the first base bag. And 1 out here in the 7th inning. Arise is limping a little bit as he walks back.
Yeah, he is, but that ball was hit right on the nose by Arise. But Joey Jimenez, great first step, great crossover. If he slips whatsoever with that right foot, that's a double down the line.
A little low to Bohm. It's 1-0. Joe Roush is on the scene. I think Arise just said he was okay. And Alec Bohm hit by the pitch. Phillies will have a base runner.
A little change up right there by Vodnik. I mean, I guess if you're going to get hit, that's about as good a place as any.
Yeah. I don't think he stopped. Stott, I think, feels the same way. I don't think Vodnik stopped. I don't think he did the whole one Mississippi.
No, it looked like he never really came set, did he?
Bouncer to first. Jimenez goes to second. He one-hops it into left field. And let's see if the Phils can continue to capitalize on the breaks.
Oh, he made a great play on Arise, but right here, I mean, this was about as easy a throw as you can make as a first baseman. See, he's already cleared the runner. Jimenez just spiked it.
Fielder's choice E3. Slowly to the right side. They'll get one. There are 2 outs.
He's been doing that a lot, hasn't he? Those hesitation
yes.
swings, and
he looked like he was getting out of it last homestand. He knows it.
Yeah.
JT better hustle up and get there. He asked for time because the clock was at 9. There's no leeway tonight.
There's really not. I mean, we're on a strict time limit. We are going to get this game in by 9:30.
A base hit here, and the Phillies could add 2 more to their lead. They lead it 4-3 here in the bottom of the 7th. First pitch is in there on the inside corner, right at the top of the zone. It's 0-1. We asked Don Mattingly today if Duran was available, and he thought there was a chance he would be after 33 pitches yesterday. A high bouncer to third, foul.
Well, started to use Bolin.
Yeah, and Rayleigh's
still out there throwing. Hopefully he can get into the ninth, and then we'll find out, won't we?
Mm-hmm.
If the song plays, we know what's going to happen.
If the little spider walks across the scoreboard.
Yeah. Lights go out. The phone light thing comes on.
0-2. Check swing. Did he go? No. 1-2. Seen worse?
Yeah.
Seen less.
Give JT the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah.
He's helped the umpire out some today. Oh, do
he
it.
Thought about challenging him. 2-2. Derek Hill, who has a big hit, he's in the on deck circle. Here's that last pitch.
Yeah, I thought he was going to check it, but thank goodness he didn't. For them.
Each team has one challenge remaining. There's D. Hill.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but didn't Vodnik throw one to Alec at 99?
We'll take a look and see what the pitches are.
I don't know if he's thrown another one since.
98.9, John. You're right. That rounds up.
Wow, that's a pretty good pitch.
And a strike three call. JT's going to challenge it. ABS powered by T-Mobile.
The batter challenging.
It looked close just when it popped onto the line. Oh, here we go. It is a ball.
Pitch is a ball. Philadelphia has one challenge remaining.
Holy cow.
And the bases are loaded. And Derek Hill, who's got an RBI single already, is coming up. That was off the bench.
They love him here in Philadelphia.
He's been a heck of a pickup, no doubt. Swing and a miss, 0-1. You think about what he's been able to accomplish this year. Career highs in home runs. Former Marlin. Played for a lot of different teams before he eventually found a place here with Philadelphia. White Sox were DFAing him, and they traded him to Philadelphia for two players. And defensively and offensively, it'd be hard to find somebody who's had a bigger impact that, was just picked up to be an extra man. 0-1. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1.
I don't know, man.
Why you throw 99, you can throw it?
Yeah, I mean, if he can command it down the way, what the heck can you do with it? Besides nothing.
That one goes right on by the catcher, and everybody holds up. Stott was halfway to third. That's a good decision by Bohm, though.
Yeah.
Neveretto He turned and got to it as it shot right back off the wall.
Yeah, Alec would have been dead to rights if he'd have kept coming. Yeah, you see Kyle too in the on-deck circle. Kyle was telling them all to hold up too. He's kind of like your traffic cop out there when the ball gets past the catcher, because sometimes as a runner you can't really see it.
3 balls, 1 strike with the bases loaded. Bodnick ready. Here's the pitch. Ball 4. It'll force it a run. 2 ribbies for Hill.
Hold on,
The pitcher called a ball. The pitcher is
This is a ball. The pitcher challenges it. That's going to be their last challenge. ABS powered by T-Mobile. Bohm's going to stroll home backward as he's watching the big video board. It's a 5-3 game.
Yeah, not only is it huge you get the 2-run lead, but you know, now the Marlins are out of challenges.
You remember, JT Realmuto was called out on strikes. He challenged it, and he got it right. The Phillies have scored a run without a hit in this inning. There was a massive error by the first baseman, Jimenez. But it's also been the wildness of Bodnick, and it's his inning. There's nobody else warming up.
Well, how about last inning? We scored 2 runs with only 1 hit.
That's true.
Hits aren't important, Tom. Perhaps those analytics folks were right.
Kyle Schwarber's coming up. Watch how fast he told Alec Bohm not to go on this potential wild pitch.
Yeah, it's just a guy that's aware of the surroundings. Yeah, it was immediate that Kyle put the stop sign on Alec. How about your 10th grand slam right here?
Bases are loaded. Phillies up 2. Pitch inside. No challenges. It was off the plate anyway. 1-0. You surprised that there's nobody up for this guy?
Yep.
Two and 0.
I don't think Vodnick's happy with one of those 2 pitches.
Well, add it to the bushel that he's thrown.
Yeah, I got a feeling it. Well, depending on how this ends, but he and Bowen might not be available tomorrow. Ooh.
2 balls, 1 strike. Three and 1. This will be the 30th pitch, many of which have been out of the strike zone. Yeah, the 3-1 swing and a miss. 3-2.
3-1 slider.
Staying alive. The runners were going. Phillies walk rate entering August, as Bowen's walking around looking for his stuff. Phillies walk rate entering August was around 9% or around 8%, which was 28th in Major League Baseball. It's now number 1 in the month of August. The runners go. Pitch is bounced on the ground to second base. Edwards up with it, and the inning is over. Without a hit, the Phillies score a run, an unearned run. We'll go to the 8th. Back to a 2-run lead. Phillies baseball is brought to you by your Philadelphia area Chevy dealers. Visit Chevrolet.com and by Rally House, your city, your house, Rally House, Philadelphia. Well, the Phillies have a 2-run lead as we go to the top of the 8th inning. It hasn't been the prettiest of ball games.
Well,
Phillies have capitalized, though.
Yeah, the best part about the game, as far as cleanliness goes, was the rain.
Brooks Raley will be the new pitcher. 51st game for Raley. 2.14 ERA. There's Duran. Kirkering's also warming up in the pen. That might lead you to believe that Duran will be available in the 9th inning. 33 pitches in yesterday's game, but you know, they've talked about possibly stretching him out to more than 1 inning. So they said that the 33 is a good indication that he can do it. If you think about 15 pitches per inning. The 0-1, swing and a miss, 0-2. Griffin Conine is 1 for 3. He has struck out, popped out, singled, and driven in a run.
And that's why I didn't like that fastball in to him from Christopher.
There we had the RBI single.
Yep. Whoops.
Way outside, 1-2.
We have time. Clock was down to 9 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
My God.
2-2. Fly ball right field. It's way up there. Harper's over into the alley. He says to Hill, I got it. It's not that deep. Makes the catch. 1 out. Every time a Phillies pitcher throws a pitch of 95 or more, Comcast will make a contribution to Phillies charities. By the way, scores that are important to the Phillies, the Red Sox are beating up the Diamondbacks 9-1. That game's in the 7th inning. And the Padres are trailing 2-1 of the Mets going into the 9th inning. Mets are hot lately.
Yeah.
1-0, which is a good thing for the Phillies right now because they're playing the Padres.
Padres are in New York?
Yeah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
So, well, I guess we go out west this next week.
We go out west to, yeah, Seattle, Arizona, and Anaheim.
Not in that order.
Not in that order, nope. That ball's drilled deep to left field. It's a 1-run game again. That's why that run was so big.
Yes.
It's a 5-4 ball game. And Navarreto is able to smoke that one into the seats.
Yeah, Raley got one up in the zone, and Navarreto just destroyed that pitch.
You know, I mentioned that Navarreto only had 2 hits, and they came on July 5th. It's his 2nd major league home run. Bounce here over to first. Scooped up by Bohm right along the line. And there are 2 outs.
A nice play by Alec.
Smooth play.
Yeah, getting that thing on the short hop.
And now Hernandez. See Navarreto. And Don Mattingly's coming out. So that's going to be it for Raley. They're going to go to Kirkering.
Well, they might stretch Orion if Duran's ready.
They could. It's our Nissan call to the pen. Raley's night is done. 1-run game. Orion Kirkering is coming on for the Phils. Join us for an evening of fun and friendship, John, at Citizens Bank Park for Hello Kitty Night. On Tuesday, September 8th, when the Phils host the Astros, the first 4,000 fans to purchase tickets through the Theme Nights page will receive an exclusive Hello Kitty hat. Purchase your tickets today by going to Phillies.com/theme nights.
Is that a kid's show, or is it a show or a doll?
It's a doll. Yeah. Orion Kerkering will take over here in the 8th inning.
But how old you got to be to get one of them? Under what?
That's whoever purchases 4,000. There's first 4,000 fans.
Oh.
Could be anybody. You could be 50. You could be 5.
Well, yeah.
Although if you're 5, you probably have to get somebody else to purchase the ticket for you.
More than likely. Well, unless you have PayPal.
Mm-hmm.
But I'll tell you after the inning.
Oh. Well, I hope it's as good as the Earn story.
Probably not.
Oh, okay. 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-1.
Oh, wow.
That looked like it was right on the line. Phillies do have 8 challenge lefts. Yeah.
Yeah.
Close. He went around. 2-2. You thinking fastball here? You thinking sweeper?
I would. Well, he's probably going to throw a sweeper, but I wouldn't mind seeing that fastball down and away again, right there where you just threw out last one.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. He threw him the sweeper. And the inning is over. Kerkering comes on and gets the final out here in this 8th inning. The Marlins do get a run. They make it a 1-run game, but the Phils have the lead as we go to the bottom of the 8th. Well, this is a big pinch hit right here, Johnny.
Yeah, it really was. And Derek Hill has been pretty clutch for the Phillies this season. Got that base hit there, and then Kyle Schwarber with this sac fly that scored JT. Kyle, I guess, thought that ball was going to get caught. He was telling JT to slide.
Well, Trey Turner leads off the bottom of the 8th inning, and Cade Gibson is the pitcher. It's 2 balls and no strikes. Seven walks tonight issued by the Marlins pitchers. Bounced foul. And it's 2-1. Fouled off his foot. 2-2. Our question as to whether Duran would be available or not was answered when he got up and folded his sweatshirt. He took his sweatshirt off, folded it nicely, put it back on his chair.
How polite is that?
Yeah. Fly ball center field. Marcy froze for a moment, but he recovers. And 1 out. So Duran, through 33 pitches yesterday, starts to warm up. You can see his folded sweatshirt in the background next to Jose Alvarado. There it is.
Wow. That's just amazing. Who does that?
Only the best closer in baseball.
Well, yeah. Were you there, Phil Sheridan?
Harper takes low.
Phil Sheridan might have said, you either fold them out there and leave them nice, or he threatened them.
Yeah, you could have.
Greatest equipment manager in the history of baseball, or the Phillies, or this year.
1-1. Harper has 2 hits and a walk tonight. One and 2.
Tell you what, it wouldn't upset me if we scored another run or two.
Yeah, just to give a little breathing room.
Yeah, no mistake can be made now unless we score.
2-2 to Harper. That's lined back through the middle, of base hit, and Harper's got a 3-hit night. 115 hits on the season for Bryce.
Yeah, he did not miss this one. Look at the beautiful. Let that ball get back into his body a little bit and then just fire.
At a rise, 1 for 4. Take strike 1. Outside corner. Just off the plate.
Just doesn't help him, does he? It doesn't help the pitchers any.
One and two.
Might have helped him there. I got to keep my mouth shut.
One and two. Off the end of the bat. Sanoha charges. Ooh, he had trouble getting out of his glove, but I don't think Arise is running all that well right now. He's really limping after that foul ball. Out of town scoreboard, Cardinals and Reds played a doubleheader, and they split that doubleheader. The Mets, meanwhile, just knocked off the Padres 2-1. And it looks like the Red Sox are going to beat the Diamondbacks. It's 11-1 in the bottom of the 7th inning. And great news from Minneapolis, the land of 10,000 lakes.
Yeah, it really is.
Twins are up 4-0 over the Braves. You know, if the Phillies hold on and win this one, up by 1, and the Braves lose, and there's a lot of time left in that game as Bohm fouls it, the lead would be 6.5.
Yeah,
I mean, it's not.
It's weird. Has this been the weirdest year for ups and downs?
I think it has. They have 7 games against each other in a 10-day period, September 4th to the 13th.
Me and the great Larry Anderson will be on that next trip to Atlanta.
Oh, I forgot Larry's going to be there.
I'm just wondering how he got this series off.
Maybe because he's going to be in Atlanta. You know,
Scott said he gets 1 homestand off a month, or 1 home series off a month.
Man works hard.
Well, yeah.
1-1. Little spinner foul. And out of play. It's close to Rich Cottrell. I think Young was over there too. There's Rich. Young's back there in the corner, tucked.
What's he got, a robo-cam? There he is.
He didn't flinch for it.
He really didn't. He got a good read.
1-2.
Used to be an outfielder.
Outside, 2-2.
See, now this baffles me. Like, Alex been swinging the bat really well the last handful of games.
Back toward the middle, off the mound into center field, a base hit. Harper's around third, heading for home. He's going to score. RBI for Bohm, and the Phillies lead is back to 2.
Yeah, you walk Trey to get to Bryce. And then you've got a lefty against Alec. And you pitch to him with 2 lefties coming up. And
I knew exactly where you were going with that.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
Well, it's to the Phillies' benefit.
Yeah, we'll take it.
And now Bryson Stott Takes strike one. It's 0-1. Nine different Phillies with at least one hit today. That includes Hill off the bench. Foul tip. 0-2.
Need to get Marsh a hit next AB.
There he is.
Brandon, you can do it.
Fly ball left center field. Marcy waits for it, and he makes the catch. And the inning is over. And now you got things set up for Joan Duran to come on to close it out for the Phils and try to give them their 4th consecutive victory. He closed out yesterday's game, 33 pitches. And now rolling in to try to close this one down tonight. Duran's entrance is brought to you by Wapner Newman, attorneys at law. Well, Duran is starting his warm-up tosses. This crowd is hoping for another save, and while he warms up and Jimmy keeps an eye on him, a quick word from Wapner Newman, attorneys at law.
When we decided to put Wapner Newman ads on the games, we sponsored the closer because we're closers.
The law firm for serious injuries, Wapner Newman, is there when you need them most.
That's what we do for injury victims. Save them from being taken advantage of.
Wapner Newman has won some of the biggest injury trials and settlements in the Philadelphia region. Wapner Newman fights for your rights.
When life throws you a curveball, we're ready to play hardball. Wapner Newman, the law firm for serious injuries.
We mentioned Duran came on yesterday and closed the game out for the Phillies. He picked up his 26th save in 28 opportunities. And he will face Edwards, Ramirez, and Lopez. Those are the scheduled hitters. His season numbers, 1.66 ERA.
It's not going to be a cakewalk for Duran here with 3-4-5.
Remember, the Marlins scored 7 runs in the last 2 innings yesterday against the Reds. First pitch at the knees. It's 0-1. He used that splitter yesterday an awful lot. JT talking to the home plate umpire. 1 ball, 1 strike. There were a few pitches where he one-hopped JT yesterday, too. That was the knuckle curve there. We mentioned that Don talked about possibly using him for more than 1 inning, so he actually looked at yesterday as being okay. Off the plate, Duran over his head, charging it as a rise. He throws on the run, not in time. So Edwards has his second hit.
Yeah, nothing Arise could do here. I mean, he did everything he could to get Edwards at first base, but just from the left side, just runs too good.
Well, now Ramirez, who has 2 hits in his last 2 at-bats. They're not going to hold the runner out at first. Stott's wondering, should I go hold the line? I think he's okay where he is. At least that's what they told him. There goes the runner. Pitch on the inside corner, 0-1. There's no challenges left for the Marlins. It scored defensive indifference.
I wonder if the Phillies would have played that a little differently if Ramirez didn't hit that double down the first base line. If they'd had Alec kind of, jockey Edwards back and forth to try to keep him a little bit close so he couldn't just take off.
High bouncer over to shortstop. Edwards held up for a moment, but he'll still cross over. The important part is just getting the out for Trey Turner, which is what he just did. And one away in a 2-run game.
Yeah, it'd be too risky. Trey had to come in on this ball. He throws it and hits the runner. Now you're looking at a multi-run inning for the Marlins. Just get outs.
Yeah, if this run scores, I know it's a mark on Duran's ERA, but it's still a 1-run game. Lopez, the batter, hits this one out toward right center field. That's going to be in for a hit. So that means a run will score, and now the tying run's at first. And it brings Sanoha up.
Yeah, and here you got to keep an eye on Otto Lopez with 24 stolen bases.
Well, he's got himself a 2-hit night. Bohm holding him on. Lopez thought about going. This ball's popped up out towards shortstop. 2 outs.
Boy, that's big.
That's a huge pitch. Michael and Ricky standing by. Phillies postgame live presented by Cure Auto Insurance. And Jimenez is going to be the batter. He's 1 for 3 with a walk. This crowd is coming to their feet as Duran is ready to go. And the pitch at the knees, 0-1. You surprised Lopez hasn't gone?
Well, yeah, I mean, I would assume he might be going here.
0-1. He does not go.
He wanted
back
to.
Toward the middle, right at Arise, who will run to the bag, dives, and he gets there in time, and the ball game is over. The Phillies have won 4 in a row as they hang on in a tight one. They win it today by a final score of 6-5. And Christopher Sanchez is the first pitcher in Major League Baseball to 16 wins this season. I thought Arise was just going to run through the bag.
Yeah, I thought he was too, but I was glad Duran whiffed on that behind the back glove work. Who knows where that ball would have ended up, but hey, Phillies took advantage of some wildness from the Marlins.
Absolutely.
Had some big hits. Derek Hill, huge hit. Alec Bohm, huge hit.
Our Chevrolet player of the game, it's Christopher Sanchez. He got 6 innings, 8 hits, 1 earned run, 3 walks, 6 strikeouts, 16 wins for Christopher Sanchez.
Yeah, it's been a magical season so far for Christopher, hasn't it?
It sure has.
Start the All-Star game. You're, arguably one of the best pitchers in all baseball, and
it's kind of broken through that wall too, that wall of fatigue.
Well, and he wasn't sharp tonight.
No.
I mean, 3 walks is a lot for him, but yet, at the end of the day, he only gave up, a couple runs?
Yeah, he finished with 6 innings, 9 hits, 1 run, 3 walks and 6 strikeouts. And he's now got one more win than Sonny Gray, who picked up 15 win. Picked up his 15th win his last time out. Offensively, the Phillies did a lot of really good things. Bryce Harper on base 4 more times. Yeah. Alec Boehm continued to hit. And this is good because the Phillies have look at the out-of-town scoreboard and realize that they've gained some ground in the wild card as well. And depending on what happens with that Braves game, they could gain another game in the standings as well. Our post-game interview is brought to you by Cure Auto Insurance. Joan Duran joins us down on the field with Diego. Joan, I know it's been busy for you these last couple of days. Congratulations on picking up this win. How big was it for you to come back in today after 33 pitches yesterday?
How you doing, guys?
Good.
Good. It's really good, you know. I try to do everything I can for help the team to win the game, you know. So every time I got the opportunity, I feel good. I'll be in the game, you know.
Well, that's very commendable on your part, but you know, I've seen you do a lot of great things. Your, of course, velocity, the split and the whole thing, but folding your jacket out in the bullpen and placing it on the seat might be one of the most incredible things I've ever seen.
You know, so that's you know, the life told me how I need to do my thing, you know, so I need to be like organizer guy, you know, so I want to be put everything in the spot.
That's perfect. That's perfect.
Wow.
Tell us about just coming back and the way you guys are playing right now to be able to secure a win here tonight.
It's great, you know, the guys do a tremendous work. Sanchi too, you know. I be inside when they try to do the triple play, you know, that's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
So and more in day like this, like ran the whole day, the whole game, you know, like that's incredible, you know. See the team, my teammates do that work.
Well, I know you got to see Christopher last year when you got traded over here, but even when he doesn't have his greatest stuff, he's still one of the best going, isn't he?
Yeah, 100%. You know, that guy when he not do it good, they don't only do it like 3 runs or 4 runs to him, you know, and he throws 6 or 7 innings. That's amazing, you know. He a phenomenal guy. He working so hard for that, so he enjoy it.
Well, we enjoy watching you pitch.
Indeed.
Nice going these back-to-back days. I know you've worked hard with this, but we appreciate it very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for everything.
How was Diego?
Diego, he really good. He helped me a little bit tonight.
Yeah, I like that.
I forgot my English a little bit, you know. The weather is the weather.
It's humid. Yeah, it's the weather. Well, thanks, Joan.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Diego. Diego Daniello.
I love it when they kind of give Diego a little jab.
He does a good job. He does a good job. No doubt about it. Don't go anywhere. The Corolla crossover brought to you by Toyota is coming up next.